Hey guys, here and welcome back to the live stream today. I am here on Roblox. Let me fix this because it's being silly again. Every single time. Something about this webcam just likes to be like overexposed. Okay, awesome. Hello ZGB, hello Sheesh, hello Kai, hello Emma, hello Pasta. Hey Jebo, it's been a while. How are you, Jebo? Hello Penguin. The Jacks? What? There's emojis. Yeah, they updated a lot of stuff. They added a lot of stuff on streams. I got an email from YouTube about it. They added a lot of new updates. There always has been like updates. I mean, there always has been emoticons. But I think I see your emojis. I do see your emojis. There used to always be emojis, but it was only like hearts. I think it was like a hearts or like likes, or it was maybe it's just hearts. I don't know. But now I think they've added more variety of stuff you can like spam, which I think is so funny. I love the flushed face. I'm good. It's been a while. I've been busy and I'm in VR now. That's awesome, Jabo. All of that sounds super awesome. What the heck? But yeah, they added some new stuff. They also added some like cross-platform streaming. So I think that's to do with like computer and phone. I have to read into that more, what that is. So I don't exactly know. I don't think that's been rolled out yet. But they added a few new stuff. I didn't fully read the email because I was in class. It was like yesterday and I forgot about it. Or 2 days ago. I forgot about it. Have you heard the Amazing Digital Circus? Vaguely. But yeah, so if you guys didn't see my announcement, which you should look at if you didn't, I was asked to work now on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It was very last minute. Originally it was just Tuesdays, but literally yesterday they asked me if I could work Wednesdays too, so that was very last minute. So yeah. And I'm working Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so there likely will not be streams those days because it just doesn't work out with when I have to leave and get back to class and everything. But as of right now, I'll do Minecraft Mondays, Roblox Thursdays, Minecraft Fridays, and Roblox either Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday Roblox and Sunday poll. But we'll see. Again, the weekends, like I said, are kind of busy for me recently. I will try my best to stream. She'll try, guys. Life is just a little busy right now. You're animating for fun. Ooh, you're animating for fun. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do a round of Arsenal just to kind of like get in all that stuff. The heck is the Dressed to Impress update? Sorry, I saw the emoji, the thumbnail for Dressed to Impress. Are you still spamming the emoji? Oh my goodness. But yeah, they added a few things to streaming. Cause I have to read the full email. I don't think it's all been rolled out yet. Like I'm more interested with the cross-platform streaming chat. I thought it was always in one chat. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe I misunderstood what that meant. But I would say animation. Oh, have fun, have fun, have fun. Is it like glitching out the hell for you? To me, it just looks like someone's spamming. I feel like they always had these emojis. Maybe the emoji thing was like beta and they finally released it to everyone, because I've had these for a while. Maybe it was only available on like mobile or computer or vice versa, so now maybe everyone has like the whole chat. I don't know. Is it glitching out for you? For me, it just looks like you're spamming emojis. People are spamming up it looks like you're like just spamming the emoji. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like emojis are on the chat and like it's flying up. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so if you guys want to join, my username is Rizzy, R-A-Z-Z-Y, R-A-Z, sorry to put it here. Yeah, sorry for the slightly later stream. I guess it's not that much later. I got let out of class late, so I let out like, it was supposed to be 3:55. I don't think we got out to like almost 4 something. So a little bit later, unfortunately. Luckily my dorm's not far away from the classroom, so that's good at least. But still, got out a little bit later and all that stuff. I think I'll be able to do an hour and a half. I think that's okay. I'll kind of see how I feel. Just because like the next 2 weeks, next week, I think next week on Thursday, I'm only gonna do an hour stream because I have a midterm on Friday. So I'm just like trying to give myself as much time to study, and I've been literally busy all day. I've had back-to-back classes and meetings. Like I didn't even get to eat lunch. I had to eat lunch at like 10:45 this morning because I literally just had things back to back today. So, I'm a little tired too. So I think I'll be doing the hour and a half. I think it should be fine. But definitely next week, I'm gonna do only an hour stream on Thursday. feels like my last time really to study that day is my really last time to study before the midterm on Friday. So, obviously, like, that's weeks. Maybe I'll feel fine by Thursday and I'll be good. But I'm also seeing a show on Wednesday, so I kind of lose the night of Wednesday to study. I have work, so I can't play Roblox of Norton. Norton? Who's Norton? But yeah, it's a little busy. Once this midterm is over, I think it'll be hopefully I said it'll be better for the midterm. I assume it'll be better, maybe not. After, it's like as soon as it gets to be midterm, I think there'll be a little point where it's gonna be better, but then also it'll start going to finals. The antivirus. So it's stopping you from playing Roblox with Norton? Oh. Maybe, is there a way that you can, like, kind of, like, whitelist, like, certain programs that, like, you, like, to make, like, mark as safe? You might also have to, like, either update it or maybe just disable it for now. Then, like, you could disable it for, like, a few hours. I don't know exactly how that one works. I have no idea why. I broke my YouTube app because the emoji spam. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, that's not good. You're just too excited of the emoji spam. Well, why is my... I don't know if my sensitivity is too low or too high. Oh, that's an interesting mask. But yeah. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was really bubbly. It's back in my throat there. But yeah, so that is the plan. Again, it sucks. It sucks that I have work like back to back. I prefer it when I have work like every other day, you know what I mean? For the sake of streams. I mean, I don't care like having work multiple days a week, like that's fine. It's just like having work back to back means like there's 2 days in a row that like I can't stream. I like having more staggered, if that makes sense. But unfortunately, I don't have control over that. Yeah, you know what I do, and task never fails. Never mind, it does fail. It does fail! No! Is there like a way you disable it? The stream started lagging and then typing started bugging. I could only see the flushed emoji just stuck. Oh god, that's not good. That's not good. Uh-oh. Hey Saul, how you doing? Hold up. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys. For next week, I'm hoping, like, once the midterm's over, I think it'll be better. I mean, I hope it'll be better. Like I said, it might eventually start being, like, after the midterm, I'm sure classes, like, I only have one midterm, luckily. But I fear that then the classes start shifting more towards final stuff. Which, I don't know, because we're about halfway through this semester, and I feel like, especially a lot of the classes, I don't think any of my classes, I don't have a final exam for any of the classes. I don't think. I have a lot of final projects. I don't know. I add you, my friend is a Rising Pine. Cool. I don't friend people, but I can follow you if you want. I've done loads since you've done a Roblox stream. Because I have no animator to make that much of a slower process. Yeah, well, that makes sense. I can't believe that animator did that. Like, that's insane. Hopefully you can find somebody else. If not, you can do it yourself. I believe in you. Obviously, it'll take longer, won't be as, like, efficient, but sometimes you just gotta do it yourself to get it done right, you know? Working summer camp in the US in June. Ooh, very cool. Very, very cool. I would say, I would say what summer camp, because there's a summer camp I went to that had a lot of international, camp counselors. I doubt it's the camp I went to, and I wouldn't say if it was the camp I went to. But it's me, Golden. Yeah, I figured, hello, Golden. OF 11 is on Monday. Oh, awesome. But yeah, I went to a sleepaway camp for a few years, had a lot of international counselors, which was cool. Let's do snipers. I changed my name recently. You changed your name recently. Oh, cool. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's awesome. SY Transport and Lyft. What is an SY Transport? You know the cafe introduced you go further, started learning Lil properly. If you used to too long, the little fly. Yeah, the little bread cafe, right? Or something like that. Yeah, I don't know where yet. Still yet to properly apply properly. Okay. Yeah. I know there's a lot of programs for summer camps. It's a very popular thing, for counselors, like both for US and like non-US. Summer camps are a popular, job over the summer. We last one for a while because it's the flight version too. I don't know. Oh, if you applied to one in New Jersey, it might be the one that I went to. I think it was in New Jersey. It might have been in Pennsylvania. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was New Jersey though. People asking for Wild Flight version 2. Oh, well, hopefully, it goes well, right? Guys, why do I suck so bad this today? Well, I'm likely to get one as there's 700, plus on my agency. Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of openings for summer camps. A lot of summer camps, a lot of kids, a lot of counselors needed. So yeah. Wait, you from New Jersey like me? I am from New Jersey, yes. Well, I've implemented the type of my game, but I've added particles that actually looks cooler, so every character has exceptions just for a few. Ooh, that looks cool. I mean, that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. Could be New Jersey, but probably further north. Probably further north. That makes sense. Yeah. I prefer smaller ones. Yeah, my camp was like, it wasn't huge, but it definitely wasn't small. It definitely was on the bigger end of like sleepaway camps. Because there was like 20 kids per bunk, let's say, and there was like at least 5 bunks per age group. So it was a pretty big camp, if I'm not mistaken. Do you like the edit boys character announcement? Yes, I did like that. I saw that. I liked that one. I finally finished watching Wednesday, the second season. Took me forever because it came out just as college started. So I had to watch it in like bits and pieces. I didn't do it with like 20 kids in a bunk. I'll do more 6 to 8. Yeah, no, I 100% think that's a good idea. Living with, 20 plus people in a bunk. It's fine. It's just a lot. I mean, the bunks obviously were pretty big. And I had a lot of good friends from camp. It's a little more chaotic. I think 6 to 8 is probably a little more manageable, this is my first year. Yeah, no, especially if it's your first year. Like, I think we had 4 counselors per bunk. Wait, 4 counselors or 3 counselors? I mean, it might have been 3 counselors. I don't think it was 2. I guess it could have been 2. I think it was 3 per bunk. I'm not sure, though. Maybe, I don't know. They're giving me minimum 2,225. That is really good. Like, it's like, summer camp usually pays pretty well, because it is a hard job to do. Like, that makes sense. Added her black to the face, usually visible for devs, playable by devs, because still in testing phase. Well, yeah, that makes sense, because you gotta work out the little kinks and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. Why can't I do it? I don't know if my, bro, what? Oh, you're on my team. It could be more manageable if I it could be more if I negotiate it. Yeah, I'm sure they'd be up to. They need the help. Lots of summer camps. So I'm sure you could get even more. Like I said, they usually pay pretty well because they did a lot of work. You were literally working. Well, I guess it depends how you do. Like for my camp, it was like. For counselors, I don't know what it was, but for for campers, you could stay either 4 weeks or 8 weeks. Or if you're in the younger grades, you could do a testing 2 weeks. Hey Jacob, how are you doing? For 2 months with 9 full days off. I feel like at 2,500 would be good. Yeah, I think that's good. That's not unreasonable, you know what I mean? That seems like it's not an unreasonable thing to ask. You know what I mean? Like, especially for how much you're working. I'll play a survey, get picked so I can more examine, so you can more examine the morph. Awesome, sounds good. Yeah, I hope to see, if you get picked, I hope to see the morph and stuff. Oh, did I get anything? Oh my goodness. I forgot these were snipers. Oh, darn it. Hi, Jacob, here you go. I don't know what tipping is like with camp, if they actually allow it. Well, when I went to camp, I wasn't aware of tipping, but I was also a counselor, so I don't know how that works. You're not doing anything that would kind of merit being tipped. So, also obviously the kids are not gonna tip you, because I don't know about the parents. I don't know if the parents tip you for helping at the end of the summer. I don't remember any of that happening, because for us it was you got dropped off, you went into your bunk, you had fun, and then at the end of your session you'd get picked up. I don't was water on my laptop, don't do this to me. Oh god, I think I said laptop things, only thank god. This one like spill on it, or is it kind of like a splash or something? I still have to pay $3,009 for my agency plus my fees for my visa and flights to medical background. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's the insurance thing, you know, traveling abroad and there's always the insurance and stuff. And oh yeah, the visa. So that makes sense. So I feel like the extra little bit of money would help cover that cost, you know what I mean? Because you gotta subtract that, like your net profit. You sound like Ashley May. Who is that? Oh, like around a splash of water, probably from ice pick. Oh, yeah, like the ring around it. Yeah, that's scary. Well, glad I was just on the outside because that was, you know, that would not be good otherwise. Where is bro? Why am I struggling? No, darn it. There's a 250 fee recently. There is a $250 fee that was burned by Trump, but that is refundable. I'm glad it's refundable though, because that's ridiculous. I'm glad it's refundable though. Damn, guys, I did not do good at this. Okay, we're going over to a new game because I sucked at that. Okay. It was a long round. I didn't even realize that. Sorry, guys. I was too into the thing. Okay. So if you guys have any game suggestions, let me know. Okay. If you guys, I guess I'll do people names. So if you want to suggest a game, let me know. I'll add you to the wheel. And yeah, I gotta go. Bye, Jacob. Thanks for coming on. She made the the reference wife of Jesse Ridgway. Who's that? Nothing to let me do play Roblox with. That's really weird. Did you try? Is there a way to disable it at all or no? Go ahead. Stall. ZTGB. Sheesh. I'm just here for the chat. That's totally chill. That's totally chill. If anybody else wants to be added to the wheel, suggest a game, let me know. Always one more person to, you know, if anyone else wants to suggest a game, let me know. If not, we will spin the wheel. But yeah, wait a second for that. I want to look at the YouTube email. Oh, I hope I didn't actually delete it. I just realized I might have deleted the email. I was reading, like, I opened it up. Maybe that's why I deleted it. Do I have it? I think I deleted it. But it said, like, new stuff that was happening with, oh, no, that's not what it is. No, I don't want to make creator insights. That's not what I wanted. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Rizzy, what are you playing? I am playing a game. Roblox. Whoever wins gets to suggest a game. So, if you guys want to suggest a game, let me know. I'll write down your name, and if you get picked, tell me what game you want to play. I struggle to find a sim that I can call the UK, which also has unlimited data. That might be a little expensive. I don't know. I got a Big Mac and McDonald's Monopoly today. Ooh, I forgot that was a thing that they're like they reintroduced that. I forgot about that. Actually, I don't know if it's in America. But I heard something that they were like reintroduced the McDonald's Monopoly or something. But yeah. I looked at it, it's gonna be like $100 for 3 months. I guess that's not horrible, but it's not great either. Okay, as you friend of Minecraft as well as Roblox. Yeah, I'm playing Roblox right now. If anybody else wants to suggest a game, let me know. I'd like one more person, but if not, we'll spin the wheel. But yeah, I think we will spin the wheel. Yeah, it's hard to. I don't know what companies sell SIM cards, like disposable SIM cards, just for like limited thing. People have one cash like speakers from Monopoly. Ooh, yeah, I heard about it. They did it a while back, and there was like a whole like issue with it. Like there was like scammers. Like they figured out. Like I actually studied this in my class last year. Yeah, Roblox to work. Yeah, awesome. Hello, Plush. I'm here for like 3 months on a working tour visas. Oh, you're for working tourist visa. So yeah, I would. There's probably a few options. So you kind of look around and see what's like the best deal. I'm not really sure. Add me the wheel. Okay. Okay. And then we will spin the wheel. And then we will get started. Okay. Oh, Roblox to work. Hell yeah. We still got the Monopoly here. We still got the Monopoly here. Yeah, I know they recently reintroduced it. They stopped it, at least in America, a few years ago. Because of scamming issues. But I don't know if they reinstated it here or not. I have to look it up. But Sheesh, what is your game suggestion? Let me look that up. McDonald's Monopoly. Yeah, they started it. They restarted it September 29th. Oh no, it's October 6th. So they just restarted October 6th. And this is from Chicago, so... Huh. Oh, but we didn't register, so we can't do it. Tragic. Okay. Okay. Hypershot. Awesome. Okay, Jebbo, I'll add you to the wheel. We're doing people names, and then if you get picked, you tell me what game you want to play. So I'll write down your name, and then you get chosen to do that. So Hypershot. Okay. Okay, let's go to Hypershots here. I reckon Target will do them. Or I reckon Target or Walmart probably will do them. I would look up on that, yeah. Like the SIM cards. I know you can buy like international like kind of burner phones there, I think. Burner phone is not the word for it, but you know what I mean. Hyper shots. Ours is October 25th. What's the best airport to fly into? Well, it depends where you're flying into. Like, do you know what state you're flying into? So I'm playing Roblox. Playing Hypershot is the game that we're doing. Here we go. But yeah, I don't know that many airports. I know the ones in like New Jersey, New York. Those are the ones I know the most. I've flown into Seattle before, but I don't really know many about the options of like airports there. I've flown into airport in like Nevada. But again, I don't know much about those airports. I really more know about the New York and New Jersey ones. Even of the New Jersey ones, I've only flown out of 2. So, I don't know much, but I know kind of generally. East Coast is best one with good link. East Coast is best one with good links to other states. I mean, like I said, I would suggest. I know like Newark or EWR, which is Newark Airport, or JFK. There's also LaGuardia. That's like always New Jersey, New York. I feel like a lot of flights come in. If you're trying to get to New York and New Jersey, in general, for going to New York and New Jersey, like, that is, oh my god, 6, 7, what? I kind of want to give up making games soon. I mean, it's up to you. I think your games are great, so I would not suggest doing that, but obviously if you're getting burnt out and you want to give yourself a break, it's good to do that so you don't, like, get super tired of it. Atlanta is good for that. Atlanta is good for that. Yeah, Atlanta, like I said, like, it depends where you're going. If you're more north, then I would go to, like, New Jersey or more north. If you're going a little more this way, Atlanta is good. Okay. Probably Atlanta or DC. Yeah, DC's probably also good. I know DC definitely also has, like, the whole Amtrak thing. I mean, New Jersey is Amtrak too, but, like, DC, I think, is definitely bigger Amtrak thing. I know 2 airports where I'm at. Yeah, so with a lot of airports, just depending where you want to go and all that stuff. I feel like once you know the camp you're gonna be in, that's when you could make that decision, you know. I have no reason, don't know what to do. I feel like there's nothing ad hoc mystery in a lot of my games. I mean, what you could do is you could start making a new game. Which I know would take a long time to do, but you could maybe start doing that, or maybe you could take one of your other games and like not like redo it, but like kind of rework it into something else. So kind of like take the base of that game and rework it into something else. Or you could just take a break, you know? Like, you don't want to overwork yourself, you don't want to burn yourself out, you know? Yeah. There's a big terminal. There's a big terminal. When they said that maybe 2-3 hours early are due security because it's long. Yeah. Security's long. When I flew into Seattle airport, it was security's really long. The Newark airport security is super long usually. I mean, it depends when you get there. I've gone there really early in the morning and it's been really quick. The security's not usually horrible, but there has been times. It just depends if you're flying on a busy. I also don't usually fly that much during the summer, so it's more like I usually fly during like off time, so it's not as bad, but it can be pretty bad, you know, really bad. I just because I make games, they're always got 0 players. I just made it for no reason at this point. Yeah, I mean that's nothing you could do. You could maybe start researching more about game promotion and SEO and like you know what I mean. So maybe you could do more research into like ways to promote your game to get people to or like maybe look into like maybe ad space, purchasing some ad space, or you know what I mean. So you know how like on Roblox there's a game, so maybe like, you could maybe do some research into like promotion and all that stuff. Obviously you don't want to like spend your entire like you know paycheck or whatever on ad promotion, because you know that's not very like financially stable. But I messaged you on I messaged you on Discord. Before remember you're still streaming. Well, let me look. I have more information on D23 this year. Oh, awesome. Have you seen Wicked? I have seen Wicked. I've seen both the musical and the movie, and I shall be seeing part 2 of the movie. I've seen the musical twice, and I've seen the movie twice, more than twice, because we own it. So Mizzy has played it multiple times, but I saw it in theaters twice. And we're gonna see it in theaters when it comes out again. Here we go. I gotta go Rizzy. I'll play with you when you join Minecraft again. Awesome. Awesome. You should add a birthday bot. It's pretty easy to set up. Yeah, I had Me6 doing it. But then they made the birthday thing premium. And so, I think they disabled the feature, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, I eventually probably will disable the birthday thing on Me6 and then just get a different thing so just to fix it. It's really not that difficult to do. I'm just lazy. That's the short end of it. I'm lazy. And before I mention the info, you should do a Roblox stream again. Yeah, one eventually if I ever have time, a more consistent schedule to plan stuff like that. I'm sorry guys, my streaming has been so like unscheduled. It's just been really busy with life recently, guys, so I'm trying my best. Here we go. Well, I haven't, but I saw Halloween Light show, which involved defying gravity, and it had to say the choreography of lighting was wicked. Ha 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 ha. Funny. Yeah, Wicked's really good. I do say I kind of like the pacing of the musical better than the movie. But, again, the movie's a movie, so the pacing always is going to be longer in the movie. I think they did a really good job, because sometimes when you do a movie adaptation, it really does not translate well. But no, they really took advantage of it being a movie, and they really added a lot of cool stuff to it. So I think it's really cool. I'm excited to see what what they're gonna do with part 2. Obviously, I know what happens, because I've seen the musical, but, I'm excited to hear the music, and kind of see what they change, or what they add, and stuff like that. You can get one of your Discord, I can do it. I don't see a lot of your admins on Discord, actually. Yeah, most of them are, I mean, I usually see them, they're usually on off hours, so usually when y'all are asleep. We're all in college, so I see a lot of my friends, because they're all my friends. I look on, you know, it's 2 a.m., they're online, and I'm like, guys, what are you doing up? Some of them are just, like, you know, in class. A lot of them are in class right now. A lot of them also have, hidden mode? What's the word? Like, not hidden mode. It's where it doesn't show if you're online or not. I don't know what that's called. Invisible mode, I think. A lot of them have invisible mode on as well. And D23, ooh. Oh my goodness. D23 will be a big spoiler. I'm not spelling anything until leave it in August. Ooh, good, keeping it a secret. Aaron was paid 15 million to be Glidden. 15 million. That is insane. That is insane to me. Why that much? I mean, I guess she's famous, and that's why I guess they're paying also for her value of just like her popularity. No pun intended. But like her popularity is like a pop culture figure. I feel like they also might have been paying because they're using her face as like promotion. Not say hate her face, but I mean like her like not her face as promotion, but her as like self, her being like her fame. They're using it as like another way. Her fans want to see the movie. Or they're getting more audience because of like she's a well-known person, so when they use celebrities like that who are well-known or good singers, then like they have to make sure they're compensating the fact that they're playing on their fame to get more publicity for a movie. I only see Gabby sometimes. Visibility mode, yeah, no. I've seen Ava and Julia a lot. Henry comes on sometimes. It's usually more like evening. Like I said, I'm not really stalking the Discord, I gotta be honest. So it's really only when I'm like online I can sometimes see when people pop up and go on and off. So I don't really know, but it's usually especially people in the UK, it's usually like people are already asleep or like after stream time. So it's my dad comment through what's up is best. I'll just buy 7 US. Yeah, no, I would definitely suggest if you were traveling internationally, I just use WhatsApp. Because obviously that's not really, you don't really need to worry about data then. Well, I guess if you want to, it's more of a thing with like Wi-Fi. I know when my brother did some traveling internationally, like you couldn't call unless it was on Wi-Fi, and even yeah, it was just something like that. I don't exactly remember what it was, but they had like WhatsApp. You can message people, I think, through Wi-Fi. I don't know exactly how it works, but hey, Rizzy, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, I would just buy it in the US. There'll be something you'll be able to find somewhere. I think at Walmart has like disposable ones or temporary ones. Target, they definitely do. I know they definitely do. Also like sometimes like even like Walgreens and stuff, like pharmacy stores. That's what I mean. They're convenience stores. Um, hey Sam, how you doing? I like your Don't Get Me Wrong, but I don't mention watching the movie. The movie is really good. The musical also is really good, obviously. I would suggest watching the musical first. And then watch the movie. I always have D&D Cinema Catch Me used to be off. Yeah, I mean, I think I have Do Not Disturb on too. Actually, I don't know if I used to have it on, but all my notifications are silenced the other way. So like, well, for the server, my notifications aren't silenced. But like, I don't have my phone doesn't ring; it buzzes. I have the ability to call other. I need to have the ability to call other Americans at minimum. Though on T-Mobile, Walmart has the best plan. Then yeah, I would just do that. Then honestly, yeah. I'll just do one. Rizzy tomorrow, me and my little sister are gonna go to a high school football game. Ooh, that's fun! That's awesome, that's awesome, that's awesome! That's really cool. Yes, you have D&D on. Yeah, I thought I did. I knew it's something like that. But yeah, like, my phone's on silent. It's always on buzz. Most servers, I have notifications muted because I'm in a lot of servers. I don't even know the notifications. Honestly, I think the only ones I'm not muted is, there's only a few servers that I have notifications on. 25 per month limited data, domestic call to text. It's honestly really not that bad. It's only for 3 months, so that's really not horrible. I've been in the theater since 2019. I plan on going since all passed. Yeah, well, for the future, it's a cool experience. I would definitely suggest it. Okay, we're gonna go over to a new game. I don't know what the mode just switched or something. I don't know what happened there, but okay, if anyone else wants to be added to the wheel, let me know. Why is this being silly? There we go. How many servers are you in? Too many. Too many servers. Yeah. Because I would join some by accident. I would join because people would be like, oh, join my server. I'd be like, sure. But I felt bad leaving. And some were just like from, a lot of the SMPs, they would like make servers, so the older ones and stuff. Those aren't really being used because, but so like obviously Lotus SMP has a server, we have a server. Those are the two I have notifications for on, I think. I don't know, there's another one too, I think, but Pasta, hello, Pasta. Pasta. That's like 85 in total, better than Airlo, which is like 110. Like that's what I said. That's yeah, that makes sense. So I think 85 honestly is not bad. It's only for 3 months. Obviously 85 is like not great, but like it makes it's good. It's I feel like that's a pretty good deal for everything you get with it. I realized something quite bad about one of Ariel's songs. It made me curious. I'm DMing you. It was quite concerned. Don't read it loud on stream. Because what abuse the internet does, so it doesn't charge. So unlimited is massive. I just need unlimited as I don't know how good the Wi-Fi will be. Yeah, so you don't want to rely on you don't want to rely on Wi-Fi because you don't necessarily have connection to Wi-Fi. Oh, you're messaging at me around like I don't see. Okay, I'll see it when you message me it. Yeah, you don't want to rely on Wi-Fi because you may not have access to Wi-Fi everywhere. Hey Laura Games. But yeah, I would definitely having unlimited data would be good. So you don't have to worry about Wi-Fi and having it or not, because I mean most places have free Wi-Fi, but there is a lot of places that don't, or you need like a password or something. But yes, I definitely would not rely on Wi-Fi texting calling, because chances are you probably won't have Wi-Fi all the time. I don't know at the camp, maybe at the camp, probably at the camp you'd have Wi-Fi all the time, but if anywhere, like, if you're, besides being at the camp. If anybody else wants to be added to the wheel, let me know. If not, I'm going to spin the wheel, and yeah. Okay, I'm going to spin this. But you know, I assume the camp's gonna have Wi-Fi. So that really shouldn't be an issue. But again, I don't know. I don't know how good the that's the thing. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is gonna be either. Especially if you're in like the middle of the woods. Maybe the Wi-Fi will be an issue. That's why I'm getting limited data texts and calls. I don't know if I'm sleeping in a staff cabin or in a cabin with my group. Oh. Yeah, I guess it depends your jobs. ZGB, what game do you want to play? That, at least in my experience, the counselor slept with the campers like in the same cabin. But there were staff bunks. I don't know what they were used for. I don't know who's like I don't know who slept in them. Like maybe it was like more directors that slept in them, like who weren't necessarily in charge of campers directly, you know what I mean? Fetch city. Okay, here we go. That's what, yeah, but I definitely say I've definitely just, you know, look into that stuff. Okay, here we go. Staff bunks I think are used for days off. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's a staff bunk, it might be more days off. Must be like area directors. Might also have that. But it makes sense for like days off. Be careful you receive this. Yeah, no, I started to say that. I was like, wait, no. Share a cabin with. Is that better? But yeah, send it away. Okay, I'll check in 1 second. Go to share. If you guys want to join, let me know. And yes, okay. No, I mean, I think Ariana Grande, a lot of her songs have very, explicit connotations. I feel like all of her songs kind of have that. Maybe not some of her older stuff, but a lot of her more recent stuff definitely has more explicit connotations. But you know, I definitely can see that in her songs, definitely. Very much so, especially in some of her recent ones. Here we go. I feel like really it was just when she was younger, she did less of that. But obviously, as throughout the years, she's gotten older and stuff. Maybe the logo should go on the welcome screen. I mean, it might be a good idea, you know, to kind of introduce a little bit more explicit her Ariana Grande songs. Well, I guess explicit is the word for it, because it's not. It is explicit, but it's not explicitly explicit, if that makes sense. It's innuendos, I guess. That's more of it. That's the word for it. I have to play my own flights, but I think it's better all-inclusive. But I think it's better that all-inclusive, the all-inclusive forced me to go London JFK. London JFK, yeah, that's a long flight. Yeah. But like that's always very clear which word to. That was like in 2016. Really? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't listened. Are you listening to what song? Dangerous Woman is the song. I haven't heard that song in a long time, so I don't really remember what it says. But I feel like a lot of her songs are pretty like not explicit, but like there's like innuendos, like, you know. Here's a new city YouTuber. I don't know where you are. Oh, you're over here. Maybe from like what I've heard. I don't know. I haven't listened to a lot of her music. I gotta be honest. Wee, Telly Tiara. Oh, here. Oh, Duck God. Very cool. Very cool. My own flight is better because I can pick a more convenient airport. Yeah, no, that's smart. You can probably pick one that's closer. I don't know where if you're going to New Jersey, then JFK probably is pretty convenient. Because DC is nowhere near New Jersey. If you're gonna be in like New Jersey, New York. But again, it depends where you're going. If you're going closer to DC, then DC is probably the place to go. Only runs need to be break free. I don't know if I know that one. It's something about you makes me feel like, oh, that song. It makes me like a dangerous woman. I don't know. I have not looked at the lyrics in a while. So I would have to see. I feel like, I don't know. LaGuardia. LaGuardia is also in New York. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's in New York. Yeah, LaGuardia is in New York. Newark's in New Jersey, obviously. JFK is in New Jersey, I believe. Newark or LaGuardia might be useful. Yeah, those are both in New Jersey. I think LaGuardia's in New York. Newark's in New Jersey. JFK, I believe, is in New Jersey. I have to actually look. Yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah, replacing these two. Oh, cool, you're replacing these two. Awesome. But I think highlights by JFK and LaGuardia are in New York. JFK, okay, I figured, yeah, JFK and LaGuardia, New York, Newark, and, what's the other airport? Newark and is a smaller airport. Newark's the big airport, and then there's a smaller airport also in New Jersey, I believe. Or is it New Jersey? Oh my god, why can't I think of the name of the airport? Teterboro Airport. That might be in New York though. That's like a small airport. But yeah, no, they're all kind of like in the same area. There's also Philadelphia. That's also nearby. So Philly is also near. It's like it depends where the flight is not too far away from New Jersey, New York. That area. It's kind of all that same like the tri-state area. A lot of construction happening here. Oh yeah. What small will be domestic only? Yeah, no. You will not be able to get a flight into Teterboro. That's mostly like very small planes, usually private jets or like single flights. Usually I have maybe there are bigger planes that fly, but it would not. Very very unlikely. This will be this was announced last week. Oh, cool. But yeah, like I said, if you're doing East Coast, more close to like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, I would suggest like an airport in New Jersey, New York, or Philadelphia. I don't know where your camp's gonna be. So if it is closer to like DC, then I would do DC. If it's closer to like Georgia, because those are further away. Those are not close to New Jersey. So like it really depends where you are going. Apparently it's all about it's apparently either about either gender or the other thing. Like I said, I would have to. Oh, Boston too. That's also true. Boston's another option. It'd be Boston, Newark, Atlanta, any NY, Dulles, potentially Nashville. Dulles? Where's Dulles? And potentially Nashville. Yeah, Tennessee is definitely further away. But yeah, it's like you could be flying anywhere. It just really, you have to figure out where you're going first, then you can choose an airport. That'll be helpful. There's a new neighborhood called the 78s. Oh, very cool. The 78s, very cool. Washington, D.C. Yeah, Washington, D.C., yeah. Article explains it so badly. Yeah, I had to look up the lyrics to see what features it was talking about. I don't know. I haven't heard that song in a while. I kind of only know the chorus off the top of my head. So yeah, we. Though I think it is in Maryland. DC is in Maryland. Yes, it is technically in Maryland, but it's like not a part of Maryland. But yeah, you have to. It's right next to Maryland, or it's technically in Maryland, but it's like not a state. It's a district. Here we go. Here's your Fortress Teaser Drive update. Ooh, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Hey, Leamy, how you doing? Hello, hello. Actually, I went on to a band trip to Washington, D.C. my junior year, which is cool. We were in Maryland, obviously. Had to go through Maryland. Hey, Riz, hello. But yeah, anything else you want to show me? It's starting to taper, as you can see at the top. Yeah, I see that. I see that. It's awesome. Um, but yeah, no. Like, so you gotta figure out the camp you're going to first, and then you'll have a much easier time figuring out what airport to go to, because you could just put it up in like maps or like look it up. What's the closest airport to this place? Well, that would be one explicit word I can't say, but it's affiliated with the word for, but it was affiliated with the word for gender. Yes, that's what features was talking about. Yeah. Just watched a cheesy AT&T ad. I feel like AT&T usually has Dueles is DC. Dueles is DC. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I feel like the AT&T ads are usually kind of cheesy. Hi, hello. Okay, where'd you go? What? Sushi, where are you? Roblox is the goat. Roblox is the goats. That is true. Billy Goat Tavern. Billy Goat Tavern. Where is Billy Goat Tavern? Is that that's inside out? Where is the Billy Goat Tavern? Can you just teleport me there? I don't know where you are. The thing next to the construction walls. The thing's next to the construction walls. Oh, well, no, that's the Beacon Barrel. What? What the heck? As of 30 days to travel, I have 30 days to travel to include in my visa. I have 30 days to travel included in my visa. Oh, so you have 30 travel days included? Like 30 days to travel meaning like it gives you 30 days to get here, or like 30 days of travel within the US? Oh, Billy Goat Tavern. Oh, I see. So it's getting built. Hey, bye, Rio Sayed. Bye. Bonjour, tout le monde. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Crazy Plays. How are you? Say hello, people of the world. Gives me 30 days to explore the US. Hey, that's really cool though. That's really awesome. So hopefully you get to do a little bit of traveling and all that stuff, explore a little bit. That's gonna be really cool. Sounds like seemed like a fun summer. Features gaming, ships program, mission control center expansion. Oh, very cool. Nice, nice, nice. My first time abroad alone. I think it'll be fun, you know? Hopefully, you know, you have some fun exploring and all that stuff. You get to see really cool stuff, some cool landmarks and see different stuff. Crazy F1 store. Oh, cool. Translation can be worked on. Oh, yeah, my French. Yeah, that's it's pretty much crazy. Just speaking of crazy, which is time here. Yeah, it's good timing, crazy. Oop, where'd you go? I get there a week before the kids for orientation. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause you gotta like, you know, get trained, and then usually you have to like set up the camp, and then you get, you know, started. Shake Shack. Ooh, very fun. We're good here. And Trunk Arrival. And Trunk Arrival, yes, of course, you know. Slim Chickens. So Slim Pickens, Slim Chickens. Ha ha ha, funny. Because of the store, I'm now going to play F1 Manager 24, which is my most played game I've seen. Really? You know what? You like the game, right? Oh, where are we? This way. Was it 635 hours? Holy crap! That, you know what? That is dedication, you know? Look up from here. Look up from here. Ooh. You can see all this stuff. That is awesome. The villain stuff is over there. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I can see the stuff happening over here. A lot of planning and everything happening over there, which is awesome. The kids come buses, don't the other parents bring them? At least for my sleepaway camp, you had the option of either. I got driven, but people did come on bus. So it depends. Some people get driven. I mean, again, that was my camp. For other camps, it might be you just get dropped off or you just get bussed. For us, we had the option of either. I'll update you in 2026. Sounds good. You'd walk. Are you going to new game? Yes, I do want to go to a new game. A massive site. Yeah, this is looking awesome. Ooh, very cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, all this stuff is looking really good so far. Keep up the good work. Good luck with all the construction and everything. And yeah, hopefully everything goes good with that. But yeah, everything's looking really good. And keep up with all the good progress happening here. Okay, we're going to here. Oh, let me. Oh, my Roblox is being a little silly, guys. Give me a sec. If anyone else wants to be added on the wheel, suggest a game, let me know, and I will add you to the wheel. If not, we are going to spin the wheel, and yeah. Even if I prefer writing stuff. I prefer my parents to be dropped off, then I can choose myself, so then who I am. Yeah. I mean, for us, it was like the counselors, like, they helped grab your bags, but it wasn't necessarily your counselor. But again, mine was a bigger camp. But maybe if it was like a smaller camp, you get to kind of like, you know, pick up your own, grab your own kids' bags. For us, it was kind of like all hands on deck. Like anyone who was available was like grabbed bags and helped. It's like your bags were delivered to your cabin, if that makes sense. Like you dropped off your bags in one area and then they got delivered to you. Because they had like tags of like your bunk and stuff. You know, like riding cars. That makes sense. I forgot to mention that you're the sponsor for I'm the sponsor for D23 next year. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Leamy, I will add you to the wheel. I would max out around 200. I would max out at like 200, 300 kids. Yeah, that's still a lot of kids. Riding cars not fun. I don't mind riding in cars. It just honestly depends what's going on. If it's like a super long road trip, then here we go. I might enjoy traveling in the evening. That makes sense. Less people on the road and all that stuff. 1800 and 2100 is nice. That makes sense. It's like, you know, kind of after rush hour. Hockey season starts next weekend. Ooh, are you gonna see a hockey game this year? I'm working on Silent Hill Nurse Morph. Oh, is it that scary nurse thing? I'll see what happens. Night shifts will be killers. I will be jet lagged. Ooh, yeah. Hopefully you adjust, but hopefully after like a week or two you adjust. Hello, Gabby. Hello. How are you, Gabby? Hello, 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 hello. Why is my thing pushing out? Okay, we're good, guys. I'm hoping sometime next year I can stay out even longer on my own. That'd be cool. I mean, you never know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be out at night by myself. Me personally, I'd be a little freaked out. Not that I live in a scary area. I just don't like to be alone at night by myself, like walking around by myself. I just like feel a little uneasy, you know. Because US being 5 6 hours behind the UK. Yeah, no, I know it's definitely a bit of like a little bit of an issue. I know my boyfriend lives out of the country during the summer, and when he comes back, he kind of takes him like a week or two to adjust, just because you're going from 6 hours to back to here. So it's like you have to get that, like, you know, like it takes at least like a week or two to kind of adjust. Well, the summer's not too bad because the sun goes down later, which is them, yeah. So it's just brighter out, so you can stay out later, especially like, you know, I know especially places like France, like it says that the sun doesn't set till like much later. I know you're not in France, but I'm about to go to the gym, so I'm not stay long. It's okay, Gabby. I'm glad you were able to come on. Hopefully, a good time at the gym. Hopefully, a good time at the gym. Look at you being healthy. I have not been to a gym here ever. Yeah, I'm too scared. The gym here is really small, so I would feel so uncomfortable. Like, I'm going. The further north the sun stays down. I assume your gym is pretty big though. Or if it's on campus. I looked for and I can get somewhere for about 450. That's horrible. I don't know what the going rate is, so I can't really, judge. I can't really compare it. My season tickets already been ready since September. Hell yeah! Well, I hope you have fun seeing the hockey game. So I'm going to spin the wheel right now. If anybody else wants to suggest or anyone wants to be added to the wheel, suggest games, let me know. I have one on the apartment boulevard, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right, yeah. So I guess it's not. So it's like not. It's like nearby. It's like I guess relatively big. I don't know. The one here just, plush plays. Are you still on the stream, plush plays? And if so, what game do you want to play? My parents are playing most of it. That's nice of them, yeah. That's nice of them to help you with that. I'm still here, Rizzy. What game do you want to play? Plush home opener can't go this year. Unfortunately, due to marching band competition, the final one ever for me, so I got to finally. Well, hopefully, with fun marching band competition. And it's your senior year, so your last ever marching band competition. Hopefully, with fun. Hey, dude, you awesome fan. 16-hour. I know Tromsø, Norway's 21st. There's no moon set at all for 1600 hours straight. Yeah, I know there's some parts like the sunlight does not set, or it doesn't set all the way. I need at least 800 according to CBP. Oh, wow. Yeah, because of flights and everything. Trevor Creatures Elevator 2. Trevor's Creatures Elevator 2. Trevor Creatures Elevator 2. My god. Trevor Creatures Elevator 2. Are you doing an hour and a half plus your game changes? Yeah, I think we do like an hour and a half as of right now. I think I'm planning on doing that. I think it should be okay. If I'm like realizing the time, I might be like, oh. But I think as of right now, it's okay. I think it's fine. What elevator? Not killer. What elevator? Trevor Creatures Elevator. Did I not say it right? I like to go sit outside just like 1 or 2 in the morning with sunlight. Yeah, it's like be bright at like 2 a.m. It'd be crazy. So you technically start with this week, but I'm starting in Iowa. Okay, so you're starting later. That's okay. Support fund. I'm gonna save up through some of my own money, birthday, Christmas money, and family, and friends. Yeah, let's go there. You have people who are kind of helping a little bit. So I think you'd be able to raise the money for that, definitely. Trevor Creatures Elevator 2. Okay, let's go to here. Awesome. Your favorite monster is coming back into Roblox, Rizzy. Oh, my favorite monster is that the mystical thing, the magical flying creature. Okay, here we go. Sorry, where's okay, cool. Let me get this open. Play. Okay. So people probably won't believe it if it said 1 or 2. It was 1 or 2 and the sun's shining. Yeah, no, I'd be like, nah, that's crazy. No way, right? What is this? It's me health. The random flying object never dies. It never dies. It is immortal. Up next creature floor in 10 seconds. Oh, here we go. Who's Trevor's Creatures? That's Trevor Creatures Scary Killer. Oh. Spooky. My visa staff, when my visa and staff gets approved, which will be in April, let them know I'm doing this. Should I just bring some extra or just buy them from the US? Bring some extra or buy them from US? Bring extra what? Extra what? Oh gee, I saw like fishnet leggings on Roblox. There's fishnet leggings on Roblox. What? How do they do that? I guess something like a texture pattern? What the hell is this? Ooh, I'm dying. Like amenities. Oh, what honestly, I would bring enough just for like traveling, like a little bit. Like I would just buy extras when you get here. Like there's no point in kind of like stuffing your suitcase, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't make your like travel heavier than it needs to be. I would just buy stuff when you get here. There's Walmart, Target, you can go to Walgreens or Rite Aid, like convenience stores. Like they have like toothbrush, toothpaste, conditioner, shampoo, soap, other stuff. Literally anything you could think of, especially if you're in a suburban area. The malls, like, they're not provided by the camp. No, yeah. If you have time to go like shopping, I hate like shopping's not, but if you have time to go shopping for amenities before you get to camp, I would. Oh, hello. I would just bring enough for like, like a little travel thing. I would make sure like, let's say you can't go like the first day, I would bring enough just so like, you can get through like a the first week or whatever. They probably send me an equipment list. I can also do it through DoorDash. You can also do it through DoorDash or Instacart and stuff. So if you don't want to like drive there or something, they had legit no charges on, but You know what? It's okay. We don't have to focus on that, right? As long as it looked cool, right? The fishnet. It was cool. There's place on Earth where night and day were inverted. Like so, it was like bright during the day and like dark at night. That'd be interesting. There might be a place where it just kind of stays like that, like light. I haven't asked a certain someone for their number on Instagram. Yeet! You should ask, you know? Worst thing they're gonna say is no, right? Right? Yeah? I believe in you to work up the courage. You will ask this person. Charge up my object energy. Charging up my object energy. Oh, just trying to work out I won't be able to rent a car because my license. Yeah, in the United States, you can't rent a car until you're 25, which is, like, ridiculous. I genuinely don't understand that. Yeah, so that's really stupid. But yeah, so either way, you wouldn't be able to rent a car. Maybe it's different for like international traveler, but you know, but you can Uber. There's buses and stuff, trains. So there's other ways to get. Oh, what the hell is that? Ew. I think July she has sunsets like 22, 23. Damn, that's late. That's pretty late. Wow. Yeah, here I think the latest the sun sets is like 9:30, I want to say. So it's like about the same. Right now the sun's setting at like I don't know what time it's setting. Like it's setting at like 5:40 something, or it's like 6 o'clock. It's setting. Like I can actually check what time it's setting. It's usually setting around like 6 something. 6:24. Oh, it's setting at 6:24 today. Okay. I do not want to use as I know use renting car would be more useful. I don't want to use Greyhound. Oh yeah, the bus. Did you just die? Did I just die? I don't know. Did I just die? I choose more 21, 28, 21 to 15 because I came home. It was slowly setting. Oh, okay, so it's starting to set. I don't know how to ask her though. Just be like, hey, can I have your Instagram or your number? You know? Again, like, worst thing should be is like, no, sorry. Like, you know? I would just be like, hey. I'd just be like, yeah, I don't know. I gotta be honest. I've never, like, asked anyone for their Instagram or number. Gotta be honest. But I just would just kind of be like, hey, can I have your Instagram? Or number. I feel like number would probably be better. But if you want to be, like, less casual about it at first, I'd do Instagram. Or if you want to be more casual about it, I would do Instagram. That's not a dog. That's not a dog. What's not a dog? What's not a dog? What? Currently sits around 1959. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it's a little bit later, an hour later, kind of sets here. I'm going to get to speaking American English, filing my taxes, and your ridiculous tipping culture. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're gonna have to file taxes for living here for 3 months. Rizzy taught me. Oh. Here we go. Oh, wow. There we go. Very, very cool. But yes, I do because of my U.S. income. Oh, but if you only file taxes if you're not making enough to file taxes. You have to make at least $10,000. In a year, I believe, or in a certain amount of time. But you're only making like 2,000, right? Again, maybe that's different for international. I don't know. You will have tax taken out of your income no matter what, but you don't have to file that. That just happens. You only file for taxes if you have make 10,000. That relates to over 10K a year. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you mean then. So since you're making 2,000 something in like 3 months, it relates to over 10K a year. Okay, I gotcha. Now that makes sense. Yeah, the tipping culture is ridiculous. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, it's getting dark, but it's probably setting around. It starts a little prior. Yeah, like it's getting darker at that time. The sunset probably starts a little bit longer. You know. That makes sense. Here we go. Ooh, where'd the elevator go? What? Okay, we'll do like around. Let's do that. I just flipped over a cartoon cat. You flipped over a cartoon cat. Anxious dog. How the hell do I get in the elevator? Here it is. But yeah. I know what you mean. Okay. Oh, is it the dog? That's the dog! Look at the dog. I'm gonna be on the receiving end of it. Still getting well tipped, we will see. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. No, leave me alone, dog. He's an anxious dog. But yeah, so let them the dog. Parents are paying like 5,000 to go. Yeah, oh no, the sleepaway camp is very expensive. It is very, very expensive. It's expensive. So I'd hope you're getting paid well for it, because I mean, obviously it's expensive to run a camp, so I get why it's expensive. But I hope you're also like getting, you know, good pay out of it as well. That's not a dog. It's a dog. Hey, that's what I am working. Yeah, exactly. So it's a lot of work, but you also get a lot of pay. It is a lot of work, but you know, you get paid well for it. I don't know. See, I never would be a camp counselor. Mostly because I don't want to be away the entire summer. That's my biggest thing. That's really my big thing. I don't want to be away the entire summer. That's kind of the biggest reason. Also, just like it sounds so stressful. Like I kind of saw what the camp counselors do. But if I like really didn't get, like, I feel like it's also like, but like it's you get paid a lot and you have days off, so like it kind of helps to counteract that, you know, cheap labor. It's basically kind of what it is. But you know what? Usually, I've heard it's fun. I've heard it's a really fun experience. I had fun as a camper at a sleepaway camp, so I imagine being a counselor is fun. You make friends with everybody. Days off, you get to go out and have fun. And you get paid pretty well for it. So, you know, it was especially for internationals, especially yeah. There's a reason that a lot of like, a lot of sleepaway camps will be international counselors. It's also a lot of way for people that kind of like do traveling in the U.S. They kind of like group it in if they're traveling, because basically you get paid basically for traveling. Obviously you're doing work, but it's like it's a way people kind of get to kind of travel in the U.S. and stuff. A little easier. You started streaming 67 minutes ago. Oh my god. I think no trips off camp for Willis camps. Yes, I know for my camp they had trips to like water parks and museums and amusement parks. I never went on any of those because they're usually like it was like older, it was like a teen camp or something. I don't really remember. But yes, they do have trips off camp as well. I'm gonna go over to a new game. If anybody else wants to be added to the wheels, it's just a game, let me know. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I can finally ride an American. I can finally ride an American school bus. I mean, I'm not sure that's necessarily an exciting thing. But you know, it's a school bus, very yellow and bussy. Yeah. Hey David, how you doing? Hello. That was fun. I was like flipping. I saw you. We don't have them here. You don't have them here. Oh, so I guess yeah, I guess you get to ride in an American school bus. I mean, unless the camp uses coach buses, which they might. My camp used coach buses. My school used my school used yellow school buses. Pick kids up, like my marching band used coach buses to bus some marching band kids to like their competitions, but like the actual school used the school buses. And for like smaller field trips we did that. Anybody else wants to be added to the wheel, let me know. It's just a game. We have time for like 2 more games max, so yeah. I'm going to spin the wheel. Hello David, hello. There are rarely school buses here. Yeah, hopefully they hire some local school bus districts. I mean, they probably will, but it depends how many kids. If it's a smaller camp, they probably will use yellow buses. If not, they might use like the coach buses. This school buses are only for people going from school. Yeah, for us, you have like you have to be living a certain distance away from the school to get bused. You know. I never lived far enough away from school to get bused. I just walked. Or got driven, but like by my parents. You used to take normal transport to school. Exactly. Yeah. Here we go. And let's see. Okay, maybe this must be added to the wheel. Let me know. We live in West City. It's only for events for uni. We use public buses in the company. This company has special school services. Okay, that makes sense. See, that makes sense. There you go. Okay. But sometimes a better frequency peak at the time extensions. Okay, I mean, just for like public transport and stuff like that. I'm gonna spin the wheel, guys. It's like $1 on them. That's not bad. That's really cheap. So that's really not bad. We have one of my cities for yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense for like the university to have a bus. Like, even my college is small, but we have like a shuttle. Takes you places in the area. Jebo, are you still on the stream? Are you still on the stream, Jebo? Are you still on the stream, Jebo? What food should I try in the US in terms of food? What food? Well, I don't really know. Like, you mean like restaurants? Tomatoes? If you're in New Jersey, tomatoes, yeah. The Garden State's a lot of vegetables. We have pretty good. We have a lot of farms, and our vegetables and fruits usually pretty good. Strawberries, watermelon. I haven't seen that in a hot minute. Yeah, restaurants. Oh, restaurants. Again, depends where you're going. If you're in, I can at least advise you on places on the Northeast, because that's where I live. He left, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. I would suggest, if you want more like fastish food, Panera's like not fast. It's like healthier fast food. Panera's more of like a cafe. It makes sense, like soups and salads and sandwiches. So it's like fast food, but it's more of like a cafe. I love Panera. Chili's is more of like a restaurant. It's like a restaurant. There's diners. If you're in New Jersey, go to a diner. New Jersey is also known as the diner capital, so a diner. We play Roblox Rivals. David, I can add you to the wheel, and if you win, we can play that. Sorry guys, if I missed he left, I'm sorry. We're also in the Northeast anyway. Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to think of areas I would eat. I might do a staff trip to Applebee's. Applebee's and Chili's are very similar. I prefer Chili's, but Applebee's is also good. Their mozzarella sticks are supposedly pretty good. I think I've had it once. It was pretty good. I've been to Applebee's before. I usually get salads there, just because they have pretty good salads. Diner. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like other places to eat. Pizza. Get pizza. Bagel. Get a bagel. Get pizza. From like an actual like deli. Yeah. I am with Bunak. What is that like the organization? Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel, guys. If anyone wants this just a game, let me know. If you can find someone else. We only have time for one more game at this point, but let's see. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, definitely if you're in the Northeast, especially New Jersey, New York, get a bagel and get pizza. Not pizza from like Little Caesars or Pizza Hut. I mean like from a pizzeria. And get like bagels from like a deli, bagel shop. Limi, are you still on the stream, Limi? Ooh, Bunak is the agency that gives UK your placements. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Limi, are you still on the stream, Limi? But yeah, no, definitely if you're in New York, New Jersey area, I can't speak for the rest of the Northeast, but get bagel and pizza, because that's the legit stuff. Steph and I am good at jinxing you're good at jinxing stuff. Oh, what do you mean? Limi, what game do you want to play, Limi? I'm trying to think what else, but yeah. Chili's / Applebee's. I don't know. I said I don't eat out that often. I really like Panera. So I like Panera. There's more local areas, but I can't really say those because obviously they're local. So we have Walmart in the UK, but runs under the name Asda. Yeah, Asda is Walmart, so obviously you know about that. Last game. Hey Tokyo! It probably will be the last game at this point. I'll let you guys know. My game Parkour Madness. Join me on my joints on. Limi, what's your username? That's so I can just. Is it Limi? Is your username Limi or is it something else? So I can just look up your username and join. And yeah, I don't drink anyway, so I'm not worried about the 21 drinking age. Yeah, I don't worry about that. You shouldn't honestly be drinking while you're working either way. So, I mean, it gives you one on a staff night out, but I still, no, I won't worry about that. I don't know. I'm IPM. Okay, cool. I shall never drink anything ever again. What did you, I played F1 Manager 24 and I said, oh, he screwed until he over. 1 second later, he crashed. Oh, you jinxed it. Oh, no, no. Emma never, alright, what's your next Roblox? Or what's your next Roblox stream again? It'll be on either Saturday or Sunday, probably. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to stream this weekend. Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. That's the plan. Limi, your username's not oh wait, I got it, never mind, we're good. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. I don't know, why can I suddenly not think of anywhere to eat? There's so many food areas nearby. So I don't eat out that often, that's the thing. Like, I really don't go out that often to eat. So it's kind of hard to say. Like, people like Chipotle. I'm not a big, like, Mexican food person. There's, like, Cava, which is, like, Chipotle but more Mediterranean. A lot of Greek places. But yeah, I would say bagels, pizza. Those are, like, the New York, New Jersey specialties. I don't drink alcohol in any case. I only made in the UK. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that either way. Hello, hi, hello, hello. Ooh, happy Halloween. This is so cute. They said, why can't I think of anyone to eat? Yeah, why can't I think of anyone to eat? Ugh. I don't know, why can't I think of anything? Usually I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, restaurants. Again, like Applebee's and Chili's are the two I can think of right now for some reason. Wawa, if you're in like South Jersey / Pennsylvania. Wawa is just a gas station, it's like a convenience store, but they have good stuff. It's a New Jersey thing. Well, I'm drinking age for 2 weeks. We'll drink without any parents. Oh, yeah. I know it depends, kind of like where you live and stuff. You think your viewers can join? Yeah, if they want to. Yeah, if they wanna. Yeah, if you guys want to join the game, of course you can join. You can join me from my username. 6:30 Wakers as well. Oh, I do. I do have my joins on. So make sure the game is just open public and stuff. 14 with parents. Really? 16 is drinking. Whoa, that's young. Here it's 21. Does the creator mind if I do a little flying object stuff? That's something I would have to ask. Do you mind? I didn't know how to ask that. Like, do you mind if someone joins with like their skin kind of like glitched out? They're gonna have like a really big coat or something like that. I don't know. Do you mind that? I think it's considered technically an exploit, but like it's not like to harm the game. It's just for like their avatar. So I don't know if you can hear me talking, but if you're okay with that, let me know. If not, yeah. I'll be 18 when I go to the States. Here's 18. Oh, yeah, so 18, yeah, you can't drink here at 18. Again, you're working, so I don't think that should be an issue either way. I'll just do it, see if he bans me. Okay. But yeah, no. Here, it's like you have to be 21, which I think is honestly good. You know, no one listens to it, I don't think. I mean, I do, but a lot of people don't. I've not beat hard mode, really. If I was traveling alone, my first time will be out of Europe. Really? That sounds awesome. I've never been out of the United States. I mean, I've been to Canada, like, briefly for, like, 8 hours when I was on my cruise. And I've been to the Bermuda and Bahamas, which I think technically one of them is, like, United States territory. So, like, but they've only been on cruises. I've never actually flown out of the country. Eventually, I do want to go to Europe. I want to go to the UK. I want to see the Harry Potter studio. So... I would if I go to the US because I never will. You know what? That's valid, you know? There's a lot of cool things to see here. It's a very diverse landscape. Diverse literally one state to the next. It's very different. So there's a lot of things to see. So if you're a big traveler, I would suggest coming here. Maybe not like right now, but like in the future. There's a lot of very diverse landscapes and things. But I also understand why you also would not want to go. Okay, I hope Robo doesn't mind. My colleagues will drive me most likely. If I make friends, they'll invite me to theirs after camp. Yes, no, I think you'll definitely make friends, especially if you're living with these people for like a while. You kind of tend to make friends. Definitely be friends with a car. That'd be very helpful, I would assume, for like kind of off days, you know. But there's like Uber and stuff. There's the train, there's buses. Um, we Okay, my colleagues will join. Yeah, here we go. I will be living with them for 2 months. Exactly. So I think you're gonna make friends, which is awesome. Here we go. I'm on a strict budget though. I'm strict budget. That's what I'm saying. That Uber can get expensive. So Uber can get expensive. That's the only issue. So that's why befriending with the car is definitely better. I cannot think of any of like restaurants. Like for some reason, my brain just has stopped. Oh, oh my goodness. Wow. 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 That is wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. I love it. I love it. It's a morph. It's a morph. It's a morph. You named the sugar glider. It's okay. Here we go, Titus. Here we go. Here we go. Wow, that is beautiful. The sugar glider. I love that. That is very glitch. I know from Atlanta Airport downtown it'd be $40. Oh yeah. So you wanna definitely you definitely want. This is beautiful. You definitely want to just get budget conscious. So if you make a friend with a card, even better. Airplane. Okay. Worm. What's your username when you steal that avatar? It's Cleveland. It's CL3VEL3NDS. You just died. Oh no! Sugar glider has such huge wings. I'm not exactly sure. It's like some sort of morph thing. It might be some sort. Is it an explorer's script? I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know exactly what makes it like that. It's some sort of morph script thing. It's not. Oh, it's not an avatar. Oh, okay. So then it's a script or something. Here you go. Here we go. Yay, won. Yay, I won. Here we go. I want to see if anyone can do in collector from the airport. Probably could. I'm sure someone probably could. You could probably, if you get the contact information of your workmates soon, before flying, before like, going, and be like, hey, you guys want to pick me up? I'm sure they would appreciate that. Or if you contact the camp, they probably also will help with that. Here we go. Oh, you never remember my account. No. Mike, that may be good. I'm trying to think of other places to eat. Oh, here we go. Makes me mad. What happened? Okay. Got that. It's like a fan. Oh, it is like a fan. You're right. Here we go. I was gonna put in a group chat ahead of time. Yeah, then you can see then you can contact and like kind of ask if anyone can pick you up. I think that's definitely a good idea. Here we go. Ow, I fell again. I like the map. I like this map. It's very cool. Try to get to the other direction. I don't know which way to go. This way. But yeah. Try to think of other places to eat. Panera. I keep saying Panera. I love Panera. Like I said, I don't eat out that often, so I don't really know. It's like, I feel like Applebee's and Chili's are like the biggest restaurants. There's like other restaurants too, but I don't really eat out that often, so I can't really speak on them. I will ask the camp director, then maybe we'll organize it as well. Yeah, no, I would definitely, that's why I need a US number. Yeah, no, I would definitely get a SIM card that has a US number. That'll definitely make it easier. Wee, wee, wee. Let's up to here. Wee. Why do I suck at this? What the hell? Okay, I got this, guys. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay, what? Oh, what? I suck at everything. I do suck at everything, that's true. Yeah, sorry, Limi. I promised that person, what's not, the lefty's only for 5 minutes. Yeah, that person, I promised it was harmless. They have an avatar thing that makes their avatar, like, go really big. But yeah, no, it was completely harmless. I know, but I understand why, like, you would get stressed out about it. So I understand why you get stressed about it. They did ask me to ask you ahead of time if it was okay, but you didn't respond. So, but yeah, I understand why, you would not be okay with that. How do I go to start? How do I go to the start? There's plenty. I don't even think about it now. I'm currently saying that is Metro by T7. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. He perma-banned me, but it's harmless. He perma-banned you. Oh, that's not great. Oh yeah, I know. I love your avatar, Emma. I'm the flying squirrel, as you called it. Thank you. Here we go. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, here we go. Managing bacon. Pasta. Not forever. It was not forever. Apparently it was only a 5-minute ban. I don't know. It's only 5 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how banning works. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been banned from anything. I don't know. Can you TP again? My headset's not working. Can you hear me? So how are you? Hi Amy, I'm good. How are you? 25 pounds my wife in the UK. Oh yes, that's really not bad. So I think that's a good price. That's if it's the same kind of going rate as it's there, then I think that's probably good, you know. I got banned Roblox for like a week. First uploading pre-craft distract. 2021 what? I once got like temporarily banned because I muted somebody with a bad name. And so I did /mute in the chat and then the name, and then it banned me for saying the name. Here we go. But yeah. I already have a bank account. I already have a bank account for foreign use. That's good. That's good then. That's good. Having a bank set up already, that's gonna be helpful with financial stuff. Definitely. The ones I had Roblox were 2 warnings. I've had warnings too. I don't know how. Once I got a warning for having my YouTube name in my description. Yeah. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Got that. Okay, I got that. Oh, where do I go from here? I don't know. I got warned for talking about flirt training because I said L. Because you said L. What? I was considering getting Chase. Oh yeah, I know some banks. I don't know that many banks, but there's a lot of banks to choose from. It's a lot of banks to choose from. I'm pretty sure it's been 5 minutes. I don't know. I'm ending the stream either way. So it's okay, but I like the game. I like the obby. It's very cool. I like the 2 got like the Halloween themed, and like this is more of like standard. So I think it's really cool. Keep up the good work with that and everything. Probably said flirt. Yeah, I think that was more likely it. You know. I got banned for calling someone spinning lava to Rizzy's type live, and now my mental health declined because of it. Emma's username. Okay, Roblox group. Tomorrow is going to be a Minecraft stream. It'll be low SMP. And then this weekend I'll let you know what's going on. I'm not 100% sure when I'll be able to stream. Like I said, the weekend's kind of been busy. It's because like it's just kind of when the time when everyone's available, because with school and everything, with like family and friends. So I've been kind of busy on the weekends because I've usually been out like majority of the day. Especially recently, a lot has been going on. Yeah, shut up everyone, Hollow Knight's better. I do love Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a very good game. I do very much like Hollow Knight. It's a good game. I suck at it, but it is a good game. I'll be back tomorrow morning for chat my trip. Yes! So if I can help with anything, let me know. I don't really know. I mean, like, I guess with information about the US. I don't know that much, I gotta be honest. I've never really traveled. I haven't traveled that far. I've traveled to a few states, but not that many. Here we go. And yeah. You can help because you're American. That's true. That is true. I can help with somewhat. I can help somewhat. Or hopefully I can help somewhat. Yes, I'm happy to help, and I hope that your trip goes well in the summer and everything. But yeah, so tomorrow will be Lotus SMP. Get it, Rizzy, busy, Rizzy, haha, get it, I'm so funny. Busy, hilarious. General advice, yeah, general advice, exactly. I can help with general advice. Bye, Crazy, please. But yeah, so tomorrow is going to be, Lotus SMP, and then, the weekend, I'm not sure, it'll be either Roblox on Saturday or on Sunday, or Roblox Saturday and then on Sunday. We'll figure it out. It was 5 minutes. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad that everyone's able to get unbanned and all that stuff. Sorry for the misunderstanding, if there was any. But your game is really good, and keep up the good work with the obby and everything. I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching this live stream. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in another live stream. Bye!